live, Alfredo? Is that what we're doing?
And once again, welcome to the Charlie Clark Studios, and in studio as we get the pleasure every once in a while of actually welcoming Charlie Clark. Hey, Charlie.
How you doing?
I am doing great, my friend. It's always great when you come into the studio, and we've already had a few laughs.
Yes, we have. Yes, we have.
You know, all in honor of the Care Bear.
The Care Bear, Martine.
But I always love it when you come in because you always got something going on. In fact, I heard recently that you had a big event at your stores. What was going on recently?
Well, okay, so we have been growing throughout the up and down the border. Obviously,
Yeah,
that's my favorite place to be, and we're now right outside Midland in Stanton, Texas, and with Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. But we just had our grand opening of our Hyundai dealership in Laredo. So Charlie Clark Hyundai of Laredo, which, by the way, we deliver, just so you know. We offer Nana's lifetime warranty and oil changes for life. So anybody here who wants us to deliver, just go to charlieclark.com, send us a message, and we'll get right to you. But I guarantee you, ask any other dealer in the country to do that for you, they're not going to do it. But anyway, that the great thing about it was it was kind of a pain to get done. It was took an extra year and a couple months to finish the project because the building had been there since the 70s, and we did what was called, it was a big building, but we did a remodel. But when they tore into it, they had to do like 50 different order changes. So it's like it was just, we've encountered this and then that and then that. But finally we went through all this chaos. We were selling 100 to 130 new Hyundais a month, and we only had 3 service bays operational as we were remodeling this place. So those of you who had to put up with some slower service, I am so sorry. It hurt my heart, but we're there now. Tony Torres is the general manager, so ask for Tony. And we'll also want to mention that Angelica, she's number 10 in the nation right now in sales. Yeah, out of there. And she had been there with the previous owners. She came with the building. She's something else. She's one of our top players. And but the COO, the cool thing is that the COO, the Chief Operating Officer for Hyundai Global, Jose Munoz, came to our grand opening.
Oh, that's awesome.
And he brought the top team, Randy Parker, Rob Grafton, and who else was there? It was John Deneve.
Okay.
And so Randy Parker's in charge of the U.S. operations, and then we had the global there. And, we had a history from before. I had such deep roots with them because when they used to run Nissan. So the only reason I have Charlie Clark Nissan of El Paso was because of that global COO, which is named Jose Munoz. And at the time that he gave me El Paso, he was the COO of the Americas, like Canada, North America, Central Mexico, Central America, and South America. Well, then when Carlos Ghosn left in a box from Japan, you all heard that crazy story. He's like, "Oh, I'm out of here." And he went straight to Hyundai, and so did all the top brass from Nissan.
Well, that completely makes sense then why he would visit you for the grand opening. And congratulations on that grand opening of that Hyundai store, because if he was with Nissan, then he knows what you've done with your Nissan stores. And
he invited me to Japan when he was with Nissan in front of Carlos Ghosn, and he did pay me a wonderful compliment at that time. And we just have that relationship, and he wants to grow with us, and we want to grow with them. And so he was making a statement like, this is not just about this one store. We want to grow with you. So
absolutely.
It was quite an honor. And I wrote him a brief email. I'm going to write a more formal one with Care Bear Martine over here.
That's your nickname from now on, Martine. It's Care Bear.
With a video.
You're going to put it on his business cards. Come on. That'll be hilarious.
Because he cares.
Because he cares.
Well, no, because he cares so much.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
A good one. You care so much.
Good one. See, this is why we bring Charlie in every once in a while.
No,
And speaking of big honors, though, I did hear that your Nissan stores were just recognized.
All
again.
three of us, all three of our Nissan stores, starting with Charlie Clark Nissan of El Paso, got the Global Award of Excellence again this year. And then Harlingen, also Charlie Clark Nissan of Harlingen and Charlie Clark Nissan of Brownsville. We're very proud of El Paso. I've been here since 2017, but I feel like I've been here for 2 lifetimes. I love it here. Absolutely love it.
Well, as someone who has you over my shoulder every morning,
yeah,
because they got the banner up there.
Thank you.
I feel like you've been here for a while too.
Thank you. And I feel like there's such a great connection to El Paso and New Mexico and Las Cruces, and I'm here to serve all of you. I want you to know that. I really have defined what we've been growing into different markets, and it takes a lot, because I'm not just going to put my brand there and not be. I have to be. I like to connect with the community.
Yeah.
And now I go to my stores. I check on everyone. I want to make sure everyone's happy all the time.
Yeah.
If someone's not, I sit down and face it. I don't run away. I don't hide. So I started as an entrepreneur. And when you start that way, when I had no money down, and my daddy didn't hand me my dealership, and I went with a zero. I had to borrow my down payment.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I was I had nothing, and so if I missed a payment on 1 or 2 months, I'm done. And so everybody that's been supporting me all these years, that's why when I give the Nana's lifetime warranty, where I pay for your powertrain warranty, if your engine goes out or transmission goes out after your warranty's over with, I pay for it as long as you do your maintenance. That's all you have to do. Regular maintenance. It doesn't have to be with me. There's no gimmicks. If it's registered on the National Registry, which if you're an ASE certified shop, it will be. You just tell. If you don't do it with me, you punch it into your app on your phone or call the 1-800 number. I'm doing it over here. We went on a road trip and they punch it in the system, and there you go.
Yeah.
I had a lady that bought from me, it was a $11,000 repair, and we paid it. She just did all her maintenance on it. It was on a used Ford pickup 4x4, and the whole thing went out on her. And guess what? It's 13. Yeah, the repair was $13,000, and we paid it. And there's no deductible. There's no gimmicks, no tricks. But going back to what I'm saying is the reason I do that, and I do the oil changes for life, is I know that everyone is so important to how we've gotten to where we're at. In other words, winning the global award means we've been top 50 in the nation in Nissan sales, in sales volume, but also hitting all the benchmarks for customer service.
Yeah.
In the service department and in the sales department. So if we there's all these key indicators that you have to hit the global. It's not just sales volume. So it's all about the customer experience and all that, which is, I like to call family experience, because you guys are my family. And, but that's what I try to instill in my people, is the importance of, there's a lot of people who go to work and at other dealerships, or even I've had people that I've struggled with that I had to part ways with because they were only in it for the money. They didn't care about you.
Yeah.
They just cared about what they could get out of you. And I'm saying, no, guys, win-win. If you win, and I have to make some money too to stay in business, but I don't have to take advantage, right? If the model merits the profit, if Essentra merits a fair profit, or Armada, whatever it is, negotiate something fair, something that's reasonable for you and for me, that you're happy with, and you go out of here saying, Charlie, thank you. And then after that, follow up. What's so hard about that? We have a big fancy computer system for birthdays, anniversaries. Make people feel special after you get your commission. Everybody expects you to go jump through hoops when you get your commission, right?
Yeah.
But following up afterwards shows how much you truly care. And that's what I tell people when I sold, is like, I'm here for you. I hand out my card. I hand out my number. I don't try to hide from anyone. If I hear that you had a bad experience, hey, call me directly. From now on, it's Charlie Pow Pow.
Yeah.
Because I don't put up with that. I want people. If there's a complaint, or, just something's gone wrong, our operations spread out throughout Texas so big now that, so we have complaints at C. Clark Auto. where you can leave us a message and we're on it. Now I'll hear about it. You know what I'm saying? So I want to know. And it's hard to say, well, we've got 6 dealerships now, and from South Texas all the way to here, 10 hours away in El Paso, and now in Midland. So we have to have a system and a team to take care of these issues too. But I want to make sure all of our dealerships are operating with that same laser focus on care and love, because that's what we built our brand on. Nana, myself, it's been about love and care and connection and family. So La Raza, for example, and where I come from on the border in the Rio Grande Valley, and now here, I mean, they've made me who I am. So I wouldn't be here today, and they're my family, and that's why I have my I have my gringo side, but I have my Mexican side, and I love both. It's like I love being on the Mexican side and living in that world, that's with I have the Spanish music and country sometimes too. I got to give you
nice of you to remember. Yeah, that's right.
But I'm set up at our places to where I want it to be fun. I want to have fun music and food, and to where people just feel like they're going to a fun restaurant or something, and then they're getting a car at the same time. A fun experience.
You're talking about these, and these are all great examples of just how different the buying experience is with your stores and everything else that you talk about carrying, as opposed to we'll just say other places, but
other quote unquote places.
I'm not going to mention names or anything else that. No need to. We'll just say, because if it's not Charlie Clark, it's just another place. Yeah. So you can use that one if you want to, but all those differences that are there, and then of course, all the events. When you talk about the different events and everything that come up, you've always got something going on, and I heard that you've got something going on this weekend.
Okay, we're counting down. We have to sell 50 new units between now and Saturday night, and we're really focusing in on Versas, Sentras, and Altimas. But we also we have a volume bonus that we would get from Nissan, but you have to hit the volume bonus.
That's why they
nothing.
call it a bonus.
If it's one below that, you get nothing. So I'm taking way more aggressive deals right now. I have tons of inventory, so I'm passing on the savings to all of you. It's that simple. I'd rather just move this. I'm paying interest on all that inventory, so no harm, no foul. I'm going to give you the savings you can get now at all and throughout my whole organization are amazing. And I think outside the box too, compared to most other places. They'll do an appraisal and look in the system and barely take any time to go look at your trade-in and say, oh, I'm only going to give you this for your car, and that's it. And then they let you go. And there's some people during COVID and all that, these other dealers that went up on the MSRP. They did the additional dealer addendum markup.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Supplemental, whatever they wanted to call it, but it was additional. What they call it? Additional adjusted dealer markup, which is another way to say screw you. And so we did not do that ever.
Don't worry, it's the internet. So
no, and so we never did that. So guess what? There's people now who had to pay 5, 10, 20, 50,000, depending if it was a Highline car. But cars like even the other Nissan dealers were going like 5,000 over, 3,000 over, and so people paid that on top. So right now the market's readjusted back down because now we have supply, right? Yeah. Supply and demand. We couldn't get the cars before, but we decided, my business partner, myself, and my management team, that we were not going to go up on the price. We're doing okay, and even though we have 10 cars on the ground, we're not going to go up on the price. I'll sell an addendum with some accessories that add value, but I have to disclaim that on the internet too and say, okay, I'm going to add these accessories and to a certain number of my vehicles. But in general, the whole idea was we made a commitment to ourselves. We're not going to go up in the price. And hopefully you all would remember that when it came time to purchase something, because we're giving you the warranty and the oil changes for life, and we didn't go up on the price.
Yeah.
So when you add all that, and then, so there's people upside down right now that owe more than their car's worth because they did pay over sticker. And so what I'm doing is, okay, if you're 10,000, there's some people 10,000 upside down. I'm trading for a lot of vehicles. So I'm going to make a business decision sometime. If I have a car I really need to move, I'm going to go ahead and step up on your trade. That's why I'm saying, give me a chance. I'm going to be here today, tomorrow, and Saturday. Say, I heard it from Charlie. He's going to step up on my trade. I'm not as upside down as I thought I was. And I'm telling you, you're not. All my managers are like, oh my God, he's putting way too much in. So, well, I'd rather have than sitting on that unit that's going to continue to sit there, I'm paying interest on, or have a happy customer that's going to send me happy family member, that's going to send me all their friends and family. And, it'll all wash out in the end. I make a fair, smaller profit, but I sell in volume that way. And that's the way I'll have more happy people out there. I'll have more market share and more sustainable. I mean, that's how I can give back to the community in a lot of ways. So on trade-ins, remember, you get a 55-inch TV buying from me between now and Saturday night. Okay. Between now and 9 o'clock on Saturday night, 55-inch TV free with a purchase of any vehicle. I'm going to give it to you on used too. Tell them Charlie said so at Joe Battle, because we have a big sale at Joe Battle. Is it starting today too at Joe Battle? Yeah. So at Joe Battle, tell them you heard it from me. You're going to get your 55-inch TV if you buy at Joe Battle today too. So our the sale at Joe Battle, that's our pre-owned lot. But we do, I don't know if we got to reiterate this. We do Nana's lifetime warranty on used as well.
Yeah.
So we give a lifetime warranty on our used vehicles, our pre-owned vehicles as well. So again, if your engine goes out or your transmission, the two biggest, it could be $5,000-$10,000 between the two. And I pay for it.
Yeah.
I pay for it as long as you do your maintenance. And that's on new or used. So the sales at Joe Battle between now and Saturday, okay, 55-inch TV for everybody. We're going to have a big pachanga. You just watch the cookouts and the aguas frescas and the elotes and me. I'll be there. Come see me. I want to see you. Oh, we're going to be at Cool Canyon Nights tonight too. I'll be at Cool Canyon Nights with Dancing Bobby. So we're going to have a lot of fun there. My brother from another brother, Dancing Bobby.
Yeah.
Bobby Bone.
Well, I got to tell you, I can understand why your managers just look at you going, Charlie, what are you thinking about?
Right.
But, it's worked for you for years. It's going to work for more years to come. It's one of the reasons that you can celebrate a lot of your success with your stores.
Well,
they have
to think big picture.
Yeah.
You, to me, are not just, I'm only making so much. No, I can replace the vehicle. I can't replace you. I mean, it's not like the population is multiplying by leaps and bounds.
No.
I mean,
no, I am, but not the population.
Oh,
I'm another Care Bear, Martin. Don't worry about it. You got the second. Yeah,
Care
we
Bear.
got the other one. We got the other Care Bear here.
We just need a third.
So, I'm just going to tell everybody, if you've had one of those experiences at the other places,
right,
come down, check out all of Charlie's dealerships.
Locations.
Yeah,
right now in our area, it would be Joe Battle.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And then we've got Charlie Clark Infinity of El Paso, obviously right next door to Nissan.
Yeah.
So 6451 South Desert Boulevard and 6501. So ask for Luis Lara there at our Infinity store. We also have a huge, so we've got like 100 Infinities on the ground.
Wow.
We've got up to 15.
We got 2 level 20 grand left.
What? Okay, if you all don't take advantage of that, I am. I'll buy them. 20,000 off of a QX80.
Wow.
$20,000 off a QX80 2023 brand spanking new with Nana's lifetime warranty and oil changes for life. Home Alone.
See what you've done to him, Martin. See what you've done to him right here. That's just so those are deals that you cannot pass up on. But get that Charlie Clark experience when you go to any of the stores. Get the deals. Help Charlie out. You want to get that Nissan?
I'm telling you, we got to hit our Nissan bonus. So again, we're passing the savings on to you all, and this is not a gimmick. I have to hit the number or I don't get it. So I'm going for it. So I'm going to step up on your trade. On the Titans, we've got Titans and Armadas. What do we have off on Titans and Armadas, Martin?
We have somewhere
10,000 off on Armadas on Titans. And we have, like I said, 20,000 on 2 more QX80s.
2 left, and we have like a little healthier one with 9,000.
And we have like the 55s. We have some of them 9,000 off. So we have what's called a final payout from Nissan for the year, and we're going to take that money and just throw it at you.
Yeah.
So it's for us to move that inventory, and it's for you. I mean, this is the perfect time. If you haven't considered we've got it on the Q60. We've got like
QX55.
the QX55, but there's more on the Q60. How much is on the Q60? It was more.
9,000 is what it is.
That's it? 9,000? Well, that's it. 9,000.
Yeah.
Okay, so 9,000 on the QX 55,
QX50.
QX50, and the Q50. Okay. Now, there's no other Highline that's going to do Nana's lifetime warranty. Again, imagine on a Highline vehicle paying for your engine or your transmission if it goes out on you for life, as long as you keep it. There's a lot of you who keep your cars more than 2 or 3 years. Some of you don't. Some of you trade quick. That's okay. But for those of you who keep your car 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years, and that happens, and I pay for your transmission or your engine, between the two, you're going to be up at 10, 15 grand easy.
Yeah.
On the Highline.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So on Infinity. So with the technology, and all the high tech that goes into these vehicles nowadays. But anyway, between Infinity, by the way, we're expanding, just for you all to know. Nissan wasn't, we told them what we were going to do in El Paso, and they didn't quite believe we could do what we're doing, what we did, or what we're doing. So we kind of outgrown our britches a little bit at our Nissan store and our Infinity store. And so we didn't have enough service bays. So you saw this morning, we had a stack of people just lined up, and everybody happy. I was checking on everyone, all my people there on target, on point, making sure that you have a go-to person at our place, not just, you sold the car and you forget. Like I said, at most places, they don't care about you after the sale. They won't follow up. They won't call you. They don't care. And so what we do is we make sure everybody still has a go-to, because if I have a former, team member that's not there anymore, well, I got to put them on someone who cares, who's going to follow up with you, even though you didn't make the commission. It's okay. I'm telling guys, just keep in touch and show you care. They're going to come by from you. Doesn't care about the gimmick or the deal or this or that. Just be fair and keep in touch and show that you care. Be fair and care.
Okay.
Like the Care Bear, Martin. Care so much.
We're not going to let you live that one down, Martin. We're not going to live that one down. Lots of stuff going on always.
Care.
Yeah,
Martin. I'm going to tell you something. Martin cares
a lot.
I'm going to give Martin Rocha. He's standing behind the camera, but he is our marketing director, and he did such a good job up here that we put him over the organization and all the events. And so he had come up with the Orale First Down idea, and so I've been using Orale. I came up with Orale years ago in Nana Pau Pau. And so he thought, well, how about if we put that into a First Down? And now we're up and down the valley with Orale First Down. We're at all the football games here. Yeah. And all the teams, the opposing teams, they hated. The coaches came in. Listen, I don't want to hear that gringo say Orale First Down. Because every time I hear that, I know they got a first down on us. So it's turned into a fun deal. Bobby comes out to the games, gets the whole crowd pumped up. So it's a way for us to really get involved in the community and have fun and give back, and we throw out t-shirts sometimes and cups and, all sorts of goodies for everyone.
You guys, I will tell you this, you guys look like you have so much more fun than anything. But like you said, it's a win-win with everything. You get a happy family member.
That's what I mean. Look, I'm going to refer back to an old book that I read back in the day that helped me set up my foundation for who I am today. And that was The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People.
Yeah.
And when you think about you begin with the end in mind. And what does that mean? Like when I die, how do I want to be remembered? Do I want to be remembered as a cheesy car guy that didn't, tell the truth and, was known as a liar? No, I don't want that. I want to be known for being a straight up businessman and giving back to the community and being a staple of the community and that you remember me well.
Yeah.
And not with the that you're hiding like cucaracha that doesn't want to be in the spotlight because they're just doing what, taking advantage of people. And I don't do that. And so that's think win-win was one of the 7 habits.
Yeah.
And so it's like, if I think win-win and I'm trying to think, I got to make sure you win.
Yep.
And we've got to win something too, because otherwise we won't be in business to help you later. Mm-hmm. So it's got to be, but it's fair. It's just be reasonable. If you're reasonable and I'm reasonable, we come to a fair agreement. It's that simple.
Yep.
And that's how easy business should be. But the business itself, because of all a lot of the cheesy car dealers who have done bait and switch and all this other stuff for over all the years, has created that boundary. And I don't want people to feel that way with us. When you come to us, I want that. That's more of a feeling of love and care and trust with the community. And that's why I like to be there. I like to show my face. I like to go shake your hand, give you a hug, take pictures, whatever you want, and get to know you and make sure you're happy. Because that's what I feel. The speed of the leader is the speed of the pack. Yeah. And so I know that there's not going to be other dealers that are going to show up on a Saturday and help put deals together. It's not going to happen, And so therefore, people like that, and people like I want people to make sure they're liking my people and liking my team and liking me, and they're happy with me, and it's that simple. That's the philosophy. So
there you go.
That's just one of the examples of one of the things I believe in and how I want to conduct myself in business. So the 7 habits of highly effective people. Stephen R. Covey. Y'all should look that up. It's an old one.
No,
old goodie.
It's a classic, and it is definitely worth it. But thanks a lot, Charlie.
Thank you so much for having me, brother.
It's always great when you come into the studios and keeping us up to date with everything that's going on. Congratulations on all of your success, the grand openings, the global recognition, and I hope you get. You know what? And I'm not going to say I hope you get your goal. When you get your goal,
when we get the goal, yes.
When you get
We're
the goal.
Counting it down, starting now. We've already got 3 out this morning, so come on, dame chanza. Orale. I was going to say, anybody here in Las Cruces, you want to get in touch with us in the New Mexico area about sponsorships, about a community events, or if you have a concert, we can go out on stage and shout out and throw t-shirts into the crowd. Whatever. I mean, I don't know. I'm open. I'd love to connect more with the community here. And so you can reach out to sponsorships at cclarkauto.net, or just ask for Martin Care Bear Rocha. Okay. Martin Care Bear Rocha, because he cares.
It's going to be on your business card, Martin. It's going to be on your business card.
No, our Martin Rocha, our marketing director, and he's our event planner, and he's got a great eye for that kind of thing. And reach out to him and send him an email at Martin.Rocha.
All one word.
All one word. It's Martin Rocha, ROCHA, at cclark, CClark, auto.net.
There you go.
I know we're going to change that. We made it our lives too complicated with whoever came up with that. So that was a long time ago. Yeah. We're going to switch it up to make it a little easier to remember.
There you go.
But yeah, before my time. But remember, charlieclark.com is where we have all of our inventory, all of it online. Service specials, I believe, but everything there you can find at charlieclark.com for all our franchises. Remember, new car franchises we have now. If you all want a new Chevy, Buick, or GMC, it's just a few hours away in Stanton, Texas. We'll bring it right down here. Name me another Chevy dealership in the country that's going to put a powertrain warranty for life on those trucks that are 100, 110 grand.
Yeah.
Think about that. And I'm doing it in the middle of Stanton and Midland, Odessa, where the oil field workers, they beat those trucks hard.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, I'm putting that lifetime warranty on those. And we haven't even started advertising over there, but once they realize what I'm doing, I don't see how they wouldn't give me a chance. You know what I mean? Free oil changes. And on some of those trucks, those oil changes are like $200.
Yeah.
So we're doing the oil changes for life. We'll deliver here. We've got Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Hummer coming soon. And then we've got 3 Nissan stores with 2,000 Nissans to choose from between the 3. So even if you're here and you see one in my Harlingen or Brownsville location, we'll bring it up here for you. No problem. So we will. And so we got Hyundai now with all our inventory we asked for. So anybody looking for a Hyundai, Charlie Clark Hyundai of Laredo will deliver here or over there, whatever you want to do. Our network throughout Texas, we've already got this set up. So, and then we've got Infinity. So those are what we have right now. And then all our pre-owned locations are there too. And they all have Nana's lifetime warranty and will deliver. So again, charlieclark.com. I may chance up, but this weekend, come get your 55-inch TV. Come see me. Let me step up on your trade. Let me put your deals together. Tell them Charlie sent you. Just say, Charlie sent me. I heard him on the radio. So thank you, brother.
Thank you. Thanks, Scott, again for stopping by, and the Care Bear as well. And I never did get the camera guy's name, but that's okay. Thanks for stopping by.
I was afraid of that.
Yeah.
Oh, his name is Alfredo. Sorry.
Okay, there we go. I get it.
I was afraid of that.
I got it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You're on your game this morning, Charlie. Thanks a lot for stopping by. I can't wait till the next time that you come in and let us know what's going on with all of your dealerships. So thanks again for stopping by the Charlie Clark Studio.
Hola.